Hello everyone, and how you doing? My name is Frank. With this video, I'm going to cover Season 1 of Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time. Now, before I go any further with this video, I need to make sure that you know that this particular series is made for 18+. It is super heavy with fan service. And honestly, I covered this series in a short video about a year ago. At that time, I only watched like maybe the first 4 episodes. It was too fan service heavy for me, so I decided to move on to something else. But recently, I thought to myself, you know, I really should give it a shot and at least watch the first season. After all, each episode is only 12 minutes long. So somehow, one way or another, I pushed through it and watched the entire first season. And this is my review of it. But before I get on to my review, I want to remind you to please hit that subscribe button. Like the video, make a comment as well, because every little bit helps. I really appreciate it. And now on to my review of Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time, a very fan service heavy anime. God, I don't believe I watched this. Who am I kidding? I know why I watched it. Anyway, here we go. Now here's the part of the anime that's very simple to understand. After being recognized as the strongest warrior in the world, Peter Grill is targeted by non-humans to conceive a child, creating a chaotic love life for himself because he's engaged to a human. So yeah, he basically keeps cheating on his fiancée with these other non-humans. And that's generally what it is. It's not very plot heavy, it's full of fan service, and if there was a scale of, hey, 10 being totally, stuff you really shouldn't be watching stuff, total hentai stuff, and fan service is kind of somewhere in the middle, well, this show, Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time, would be probably a 9.5. Yeah, like I said, it's very fan service heavy, there's not a whole lot of plot. Hey, if you really like this kind of stuff, that is fantastic. I tolerated it as I went through it. You see, for me, I don't mind fan service. I really don't. But for me, if I'm going to watch a show with some fan service, or even heavy fan service, I want there to be good characters and a good story. For example, The 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love Me was fantastic. Yes, it had fan service. But it was a great show with great writing. Also, My Dress Up Darling has some fan service too, but I like to call that wholesome fan service. After all, he needs to make the costume for her, and she needs to get undressed, and it's wholesome fan service stuff. Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Stone is basically 90% fan service and like 10% story and plot. There's not a whole lot of plot and story there to watch, but you're probably watching it for, well, you get the idea. And just so you know, there is a season 2 to the series. I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but the odds are I'm probably not going to watch the rest, because there's more important and better animes out there for me to watch than season 2 of this fan servicey heavy anime. Now we reach the part of the video where I'm very curious. Have you seen Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time? I know it's very heavy with fan service, but I am curious if you've seen this. If you have, comment below the video and let's talk about it. Did you like all the fan service stuff? Did you think the same way I did? There wasn't much story and plot? Maybe you only watched the first 4 episodes and thought, okay, this is too much for me. I'm curious, have you seen Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time Season 1? Comment below the video and let's talk about it. That's all for now. Thanks all for watching. Until the next video.